What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. This is Tim Everything Sharp, and today we got in a couple packages. So we got in a Vosteed, and I did not buy this. This is an O-Clip Ultra they sent me when I purchased this, which is a really cool little light. It's a little clip light. It's got a magnetic base. This is the OAL from Olight. So what you have here is you have a little floodlight. Has numerous settings. It actually gets pretty bright to be as little as. Then you have a spot. Got turbo on that spot. Really concentrated hot spot there. And then you have a blue light. A UV light. Once again, I did not buy this light, but it's got the Old Glory on it. Front and back. Nice blue. Really nice of the people to send this since I purchased this. I do have this Workos HD03, which is pretty much the same thing, either spot or flood. It's pretty bright as well. I will tell you that the Olight has more spot on it. Both of them have magnetic bases. This is a really cool little light. I wasn't expecting this. They sent this to me, like I said, for purchasing this. Really cool little light. I clip these. This goes on with me on my bag. I carry a bag with EDC gear in it. And this goes with me every weekend. My wife drives and I'm looking in the bag. I just hit this little light. Don't blind her. You can clip it on your shirt, on your hat if you're working on something. These are really cool little handy little lights. And I appreciate EDC gear for sending this. I did not purchase it. Type C. Really cool little light. Thank you, EDC gear. And then, guys, if you know, you've been watching the pocket drops, everything. This Vosteed Raccoon has dominated the pocket. We have blue micarta. We have inset liners. This is a back liner lock. Very fidgety. This one's in 14C28N, so I figured we would up the game. So what we got the new Vosteed Raccoon V. This is M390 satin blade, gray titanium handles, and I'll be honest with you guys, I recorded this once and I ran out of storage, so it stopped recording. So this is why the coin's not in it, but you get this coin. It says 3rd anniversary. Got an anchor and some foliage back here on the back. And then it's got a horse head here. It says Vosteed on it. Fidget use, enjoy. 2022 to 2025. The presentation on this Vosteed is outstanding. You get this nice hard case. This is the way Vosteed used to come. They're premiums. Nice packaging. You got the Sure Dry. We got the knife here. And then under here, take the foam out, you get the very nice Vosteed bright orange cleaning cloth. You get a Vosteed sticker, Raccoon, and then you got the certificate of authenticity. This is the Raccoon. It's M390 blade, as we talked about, titanium handles. It does have the Vanker lock. This is number 83. They only made 250 of each one of these variants, and I was lucky enough to snag one. So we got a pretty low number, 83 as well. And let's take a look at it. I'm super excited. Man, this thing is nice. So we have a machine back spacer. We have a machine titanium clip, which is T8. We have titanium scales that are milled. Horizontal milling. All the edges have been chamfered, knocked down. Oversized thumb studs. They almost look like they're external stop pins, but they're not. Ergonomically, you know it's going to be nice if you've had a Raccoon or used a Raccoon. Detent's really nice on this one. You have a front flipper. All these Vanker locks make the swish sound. This is a really nice Raccoon. Some side-by-side comparisons. Pretty much overall the same knife. Like I said, this is a budget version. where this is a premium version, premium blade steel, premium handle material. I wouldn't say a premium lock because I'm not sure which one's stronger, the top liner lock or the Vanker lock. But this one is a whole lot nicer cutting tool. Acoustics. Front flipper. Doesn't have the jimping up and over, but can still get it good. Reverse flick, thumb flick. This one's hit quite a lot of pocket time. This one has seen quite a lot already. When I first get the first Raccoon I ever got, let me grab it. This was the first Raccoon I ever got. White G10, 14C, 28N blade steel. It's got KPL running out on the blade. I just didn't give it enough time in the pocket. Very smooth. Just didn't give it enough time in the pocket. So I made myself a promise that when this blue one came in, because I like this white one, this G10 is going to get filthy real quick. I made myself a promise that I was going to carry it and use it. And that's what I've done. Like I said, it's been in the pocket. I need to get some more Q-tips, little Q-tips to clean with. It's been in the pocket ever since it's come in. But I just didn't give this knife enough time. You know, some knives you like, and something new comes out. They may spend a day in your pocket. You don't really get to bond with them per se. And this is one of those knives. I'm pretty sure this is an excellent knife as well. This was my first Raccoon. That was my second one, and this is my third one. I have used a ever-loving snot out of this one at work. I do construction, cutting straps, plastic, anything is cut, even concrete bags open, and still pretty sharp. I'm sure this M390 is going to hold an edge quite a bit longer than that one. And we have T8s on the hardware, T8s on the pocket clip. The pocket clip is reversible. We do have a filler tab on this side. We have a lanyard hole here. Then you have, I don't know why they would put T6 on the pivot back here in the back, but that's what it looks like to me, guys. The action on all three of these. Do have a little bit of button stick on this one. I would say the blue one because I've carried it more and fooled with it more. But any of these knives you won't go wrong with. This is just more of a premium. And if it was up to me, I'd rather have this blade shape, but I found this blade shape is just as useful as this blade shape. And I just didn't give it enough time. It's one of those knives that I got in, did a review on it, carried it maybe a day, and put it something else I like better. But like I said, I made myself a promise to use this one. That's what I did with it, and it's been outstanding. Only thing that happened to this knife is the pivot come loose. I did put some blue Loctite in it and hasn't had a problem yet. Still rock solid, really good action. And so I ordered this, guys. This is going to be more of a weekend carry. It's a really nice knife, runs on bearings. Nice thumb studs. Nice action. Some knives you just can't bring yourself to carry every day and, you know, abuse them. This knife is a little bit thicker. Feels like it. Yeah, so the Raccoon V is a little bit thicker than the normal Raccoon. Smoothness, I would have to say the smoothness goes to the V. Let's do some size comparisons. So you know the budget raccoon's the exact same size. Then we got the bug out. I think it's going to be about the same size, which it is. And then we got the paramilitary 2. It's a little bit longer of a knife. So you got Vosteed here underneath of the finger choil, where Vosteed goes across the top of the scale here. Then you got 83 of 250 on the back, and M390 where you have 14C 28N. The difference is the thumb studs and the jimping. The jimping is a little bit finer on the budget one. The pocket clip, hope it's not going to be a shredder. They're going to carry about the same depth in your pocket. But you guys get a look at this. Just the milling is machine work, and the milling on these scales is phenomenal. I like the all gray variant. This is going to be paired with an Arc Pro that I have coming in. Never really try to color coordinate stuff, but I am with this carry. This is a nice knife, and it deserves a good light. I carry a light every day of my life with a knife every day. Wallet, watch, 4.6 ounces, where this one I believe is about 2.95. So a little bit heavier, but like I said, you got titanium scales, and you have M390 blade steel. The blade stock thickness is the same, nice and thin behind the edge. The bevels look all even. Only 250 of these made. I believe there's a blue variant. Not sure what all the color variants there are, but I like this one with the all gray look. Really appealing, really pleasing to the eye. And that's the Vosteed Raccoon V, guys. Vanker lock. If anybody knows if the liner lock's stronger than the Vanker lock, please let me know in the comments below. Vosteed Vanker lock. Raccoon V Vanker lock. Alright guys, and then we got one more thing to unbox here. As I said just a few minutes ago, I carry lights in my pocket. And I know you guys are probably tired of hearing this, but I purchased this Arc Pro, which has a spot and a flood and a UV. This was $109. Really nice made. But I also purchased this Cyansky R2, which it has a nice hot spot, has a spot and a flood. So it's got, just run through it real quick. Flood, which is 1500 lumens. Then you got the spot and flood. Then you have a lock. Then you have the flood and the spot, and then you have also have a cob light here, which has warm, and then bright. Then you also have a red light, an infrared for nighttime vision. This light was 29 bucks on Amazon, and I could not I'm trying to get the words here. Could not tell you how good of a light this is. You would have to try it for yourself. I mean, of course, the Olight is much smoother in the pivot, in the actuator here, but this one has a nice positive click. The size difference there is the Arc 2 is a little bit shorter. Thickness, they're about the same thickness. The Olight has a reversible pocket clip, where this has a single way pocket clip. But this also has a TIR lens in it, and for the money, the R2 is just as good as the Olight, is what I was trying to say earlier. Maybe not made just as good, but in function, it's just as good. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. I know some people may not be able to afford a $139 light. So I would suggest, if you can't afford the Olight Arc Pro and you're looking for a spot and floodlight, a flat style, that's what I couldn't find. I searched forever. The Cyansky R2 is the answer. 29 bucks. You got flood, you got spot and flood, you got a cob light, Type-C charging, magnetic base. The only thing it doesn't have is the reversible pocket clip, the laser, and the UV, which I don't use. You know, some people use, but I don't use it that much. Sorry guys, I'm just keep rambling on. But the next thing is, I was scrolling through Amazon and I seen this. This is new that come out. Let's see here. This is I'm sorry, that wasn't EDC gear. This was EDC Warehouse, eBay, guys. If you see this, thank you for the O-Clip Ultra. That's where we got the Raccoon from. And then I was scrolling on Amazon, looking at different lights, and this one popped up. This is the Emilent GR36. This is 2800 lumens. This is once again maybe a bigger clip light. I'm thinking, but it's got a whole lot more power. So you guys are seeing this for the first time, just like me. This is what it's going to come with. So you got a magnetic box and a slider. Oh man! Then you got the light. Nope, this is not a clip light. It's got a pocket clip. So what we have here is Type-C charging. Got to take the lens cover off. And so let's see, what's that on? So you got a black light. And then you got a flood. So you got a low, medium, high on that. And then okay. So you have a rotary dial up front here. I'm not sure. That's your spot. Turbo. Double click for strobe. So you have low, medium, high, turbo, strobe. Also you can, let me see. So let me see something here. All right. So you have a flood mode, guys. The battery's low on this. Then you have a spot mode. And each one of these settings up here do something different. You have a nice warm light. Then you roll this around up top, which goes to the spot. Then the blue light. And I'm not sure. I'll have to read up on this one, guys. I don't want to tell you wrong. But you have a rotary dial here. It looks like you got flood and spot and something else. And then you have a UV, a spot, and a UV, a spot, and a flood. Type-C charging, magnetic base. Kind of like this one. This one is shorter than... hey! This is shorter than the R2. It's a little bit thicker. And yeah, guys, I'm going to read up on this one and do another video on it more in depth. I'll have to read the instructions on it. The pocket clip is up to here. And stay safe, stay sharp.